Getting a mortgage with adverse credit is actually getting easier. In this video, we will have a look at what to do if you have had adverse credit and the best path to take in order to put yourself in a position where you can obtain a mortgage. Let's go. Hi, my name's Alex Kerr. I'm a qualified mortgage broker and my passion is simplifying the mortgage process and leading you to mortgage success. Let's get into the vid. Having adverse credit can feel like a very lonely place with sleepless nights and a feeling of being trapped. I know because I've had adverse credit and it's the driving force that made me want to do something about it and help others in that position. The good news is very often it's not as bad as you think. You're either going to have missed payments, defaults, county court judgments, an IVA or a bankruptcy. The best thing that you can do is face the situation head on before it gets any worse. If you've got any small disagreements with utility bill providers or mobile phone providers over a £50 bill, something like that, that you don't think you should pay for whatever reason, for the sake of your mortgage, just pay the bill. Otherwise, it's going to cause you more problems. If you're in a situation and you're ignoring missed payments or adverse credit because you can't face opening the letters or whatever the situation may be, then now is the time to act, because all that will happen is the problems will escalate. Generally speaking, with adverse credit, you are going to need a 5, 10 or 15% deposit in most cases. Sometimes you may need a 20 to 30% deposit. It all depends on the severity of the adverse credit you have. Missed payments and defaults are more minor, CCJs are somewhere in the middle, and IVAs and bankruptcies are more severe. There are no restrictions on what properties you can buy. The only difference between a high street mortgage and an adverse credit mortgage is the rate and fees you're going to pay are going to be higher in order to get the mortgage through. This is because you are considered higher risk, and also there is a more thorough mortgage application process to go through. But the good news is hopefully this is just a short-term situation. A mortgage is over 30 or 35 years, whereas adverse credit only stays on your profile for 6 years. So the further away the adverse credit can be, the better. And once your adverse credit has passed that 6-year mark, we can get you back onto a high street mortgage lender. In terms of the mortgage application process, this is going to take longer than a normal high street mortgage application. This is because the mortgage lender is going to have more questions to ask. Very often they will ask to provide what I call an adverse credit explanation letter. This is where you need to explain how and why you got your adverse credit. The clients that I help will provide me with their explanations, and I will then translate that into the language of the mortgage lender. As rates are lower, you may want to lower your property budget in order to keep costs affordable. And then once the adverse credit is off of your file, you can then upgrade to your next property, as you should be able to afford a higher mortgage on the basis that rates do not change too much. I've created a free online course for you that has a form to download, instructions on how to fill in the form with your adverse credit, that will then give you an understanding of the type of adverse credit you have and how much deposit you will need to put down for a mortgage. We are also in the middle of making a full online course, which when ready will help everyone obtain a mortgage with adverse credit, get you fully prepared and provide you the best mortgage lenders to use. By downloading the free course, we will let you know when the full online course is ready. Mortgage warning. As a mortgage is secured against your home, it could be repossessed if you do not keep up the mortgage repayments. If you've got adverse credit and you have any questions, please just hit me up in the comments below and I will always endeavour to reply to every single comment as soon as I can. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you in the next one.